How to avoid autoimmune diseases like Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, which is diabetes type 3, depression, cancer, aging. Part 2. Does obesity play a role in the development of Alzheimer's? The answer is yes. Obesity does not cause Alzheimer's. The process that goes on inside the body of a person that causes obesity, the same process causes Alzheimer's. Blood sugar disorder causes obesity. Blood sugar is a fuel. If the body does not utilize this fuel, it will store it. If it continuously store fuel, it leads to weight gain. If insulin is not plugging in the cell and cell is not opening, the sugar can't be utilized by the cell. All these fuel will get back to the system and it will be stored. The body will convert the sugar to triglycerides. Those triglycerides will be stored in your fat cells. This process is similar to the insulin resistance happening in the brain. People who are obese will be more prone to Alzheimer's because of the insulin resistance component. Alzheimer's. Dementia is type 3 diabetes. Type 3 diabetes is diabetes of the brain. The chemicals and toxins are damaging our insulin receptors in such a manner that our body can't recognize the insulin receptors, triggering type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes are autoimmune in nature. The things that cause autoimmunity will also trigger weight gain. The body tries to process the toxins. When it can't, it stores in the fat as a way to protect the body from the toxins and chemicals, damaging and inflaming the tissue. To lose weight, we should first detoxify our body. When the toxins are removed from the fat, there is no purpose of fat sitting in the body. It then becomes easy for the body to get rid of the excess fat. Detoxification helps us achieve ideal body weight. Detoxification decreases autoimmune reactions significantly. For this, it is must to eat clean diet, no standard American diet, SAD. Once the toxins get deposited in bones, liver and kidney cells, they are a lot harder to get rid of it. To treat Lyme disease, do intravenous, IV, antibiotics for a year and oral antibiotics for another year. Do not eat contaminated whole foods. Hybridized wheat is genetically modified wheat to increase the yield. It is a poison that makes our gut permeable. This allows wheat peptides into the bloodstream, which fires up the immune system. This is one of the chief immune problems triggering rheumatoid arthritis. Wheat is heavily sprayed with glyphosate and other chemicals. Modern wheat that we eat is far different from the wheat our ancestors used to enjoy. Wheat is highly addictive because of the protein gliadin, which is an opioid. It binds with the opioid receptors of the brain. Nuts, corn, soy, dairy, wheat, etc. are all allergens. Removing these foods from your diet might improve your health and results can be seen immediately. Rotate the foods you eat. Avoid processed food, artificial sweetener, Splenda, aspartame. Aspartame is toxic and makes our condition worse. Avoid sugar, especially high fructose corn syrup, as it shows mercury in a study. Stay away from high saturated fat like red meat, pork. It will increase the risk of Alzheimer's. Minimize the amount of grains consumed. Eat plenty of vegetables. There is other genetics. If you consume whole grains and vegetables, it increases the risk of cardiovascular disease. That genes is called ABCG8, anti-vegetarian genes. Eat accordingly to what your blueprint is. Remove cow dairy from your diet. Read the book Devil is in the Milk by Keith Woodford. Cow milk has two types of beta-casein protein, A1 and A2, as cow mutated. A2 is harmless, but A1 causes harm. Go for sheep because sheep has not mutated. Their milk is A2. In cow dairy, mutation happened years ago leading to beta-casein A1. Hence cows started giving more milk, thus benefiting the farmers. They basically contain A1 beta-casein byproduct or chemical BCM7. This is 23,000 more reactive than gluten in our body. A2 dairy milk, A2 cheese from cow is safer bet if you consume dairy. The fastest and most effective way to reduce autoimmune disorder is to take digestive enzymes. Taking significant amount of digestive enzymes help in digesting the food you are consuming. Big particles passing through gut wall is going to cause massive inflammatory response. Tiny little particles passing through the gut wall is not a big problem. Our immune system can fight it. It can work with small particles floating in the blood. But if the particles are not broken smaller, the body cannot use it. The body would treat it as a toxin. Digestive enzymes breaks down the food into very small particles. It does not fix the problem, but it does help reduce the inflammatory response. Always rotate the diet. We have to seal the leaky gut, reduce inflammation in the gut itself. Black brew product is extremely good for sealing the gut. Stringent tightens the tissue and helpful in sealing the gut. Rotation diet, enzyme therapy, natural herbal, anti-inflammatory will help seal the gut. It is must to have probiotics to reduce the inflammation. We have to recolonize the gut wall with proper microbes. Everyone should stay away from pork and pork products. These animals don't sweat well, they don't chew their food well, nor do they digest well. If we eat them, we are going to get bombarded with toxins. Pigs brought up in a clean environment are also dirty. Intermittent fasting allows our gut to heal. Fasting for 16 hours and eating in less frame of time, that is 8 hours, will allow our gut healing. 17 days fasting with water and bone broth can help drop body weight. It is called block fasting. During this period of fasting, make sure you get enough electrolytes. Do not consume GMOs. Eat organic as much as possible. Make your own healthcare products and cleaning products or buy from trusted sources. Take vitamin and mineral supplements. Sea salt water works good for allergies, asthma, autoimmune diseases. Frankincense oil works for brain drainage. It is an amazing oil for brain inflammation. Mix it with carrier oil like jojoba oil, MCT oil, coconut oil. Rub it on temple to temple, sides of the neck, base of the skull for headache, pressure, memory issues, etc. Also improves with frankincense oil because it opens up the pathway from brain to lymph nodes to clear the toxins out. When we are awake during the day, the cells called glial cells in the brain is filled with fluid and the brain is inflamed. While we are asleep, these cells drain. People who do not get enough sleep at night will have inflammation in the brain. Frankincense essential oil is the way to open the pathway up and help drain out the toxins. Prop the bed up, just a few degrees head little bit higher than your feet, which promotes brain drain. Frankincense oil is also used for gastrointestinal disorders. Focus on lymph and liver duct too. Massaging essential oil on the stomach can help with stomach ache. Pure quality essential oils can be used internally to kill parasites. Silxane from lavender oil purified is shown to be an antidepressant, anti-anxiety, relieving. People who have test anxiety will perform better with lavender from lavender oil preparation. Omega-3 essential oils are very essential for the body to fight inflammation. Omega-6 is essential for the body, but they are abundant in our food. Omega-3 oil helps with focus, concentration, help with mood, help with maniac, help prevent depression. Flax seeds, spinach, fish etc. are good source of omega-3. Fish carries risk of toxins. Eat only small fish. DHA/EPA has positive effect on mental health. Inflammation is the underlying condition for autoimmune diseases. Essential oil have direct ability to primarily affect the lymphatic system, which is our primal brain. Diffusing simple citrus oil, lime, lemon, bergamot, orange have created positive work-life balance for nurses specifically who has stressful life. The nurses have become happier, less stressful, less anxiety, and their overall life has become better. Couple of drops can stop the toxic thoughts. Essential oil has direct impact on inflammation. They decrease the salivary cortisol level, which are direct makers of stress throughout our body. Our adrenals produce a lot of cortisol because they are chronically stressed. Applying essential oils like bergamot, lavender, ylang ylang directly on our body for harmonizing our body and creating peace. Use anti-inflammatory oils like peppermint, eucalyptus, rosemary, sweet orange, citrus for decreasing inflammation. Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, tumor patients respond very well and get tremendous result using hemp oil, CBD oil etc. Each of us have endocannabinoid system. It is essentially a dashboard to the immune system. Drainage is the normal pathway to clear toxins and other chemicals out of the body. By opening the drainage pathway, you are throwing out radiation, heavy metal, glyphosate, pesticides, herbicides, etc. Colon is a drainage pathway. If you are constipated, drainage pathway is blocked. If skin does not sweat, it is a problem as toxins build up in the body. We have lymphatic drainage. Our brain drains into the lymph. Liver processes the toxins in two phases, phase 1 and phase 2. In phase 3, most of the toxins end up in the bile. Liver produces the bile. Bile is used for clearing toxins out, used in digestion, neutralizes stomach acid, emulsifying fat. Add foods that help with detoxification.
Friends, thank you for watching this video. Hope the information provided was useful to you.
I have shared the links to quite a few tried and tested healthcare products online. You can purchase those products through the links I have provided in the description box below. Hope to meet you soon with a new video on health.